President Secretary, Ministry of Regional Development. Chief Dr. Samuel, Professor Lucky Ibibia, Secretary to the State, Head of Service in the State, Dr. Mrs. E.
This morning, on a course call, Your Excellency, I arrived here yesterday to have a tour of some of the projects that Nddc has been handling, particularly legacy projects that will help to transform the infrastructure of the state. By the time we took over, Mr. President directed that all those projects should be identified and completed, because before now, the entire Niger Delta has been dotted with a lot of uncompleted projects, abandoned. So we had to pay visit to 3 of such projects here in River State yesterday, which of course the Nddc is intervening, particularly the one that connects Car to Ataba. There's the Car Ataba Bridge, which is about 1.2 kilometers. Currently, it's undergoing reconstruction from the point it was abandoned a long time ago. And the contractor and the Nddc have both given us assurance that by the end of this year, that project will see the light of the day. And we also visited the Okrika Bridge, which was also abandoned a long time ago. And we also saw the work that they are doing there, and the cardiovascular hospital in Port Harcourt here. These are very critical projects that are currently being undertaken by the Nddc, and they are part of some of the projects that have been completed before, because sometimes last year we had completed similar projects like Okitipupa electricity project, the Ogbianebe Road, and a host of others. Like I said that this year, I've had opportunity to visit so many states where projects were commissioned, personally by me, and then by some other persons here in Port Harcourt too, like Oyibo Road, and all those in Imo State, Abia, and a host of others. And all these are projects that are very critical to the well-being of the people of Niger Delta. Of course, as a son of the soil, transforming from being a Minister of Niger Delta to now become the Minister of Regional Development, I think I'm very much conversant with the problems of this very region. And coming to the state, I want to say that, Your Excellency, I want to say that this is the second time, of course, we are meeting. The first was when we invited you to a program, the 25th anniversary of the Nddc. And we only saw briefly that day, and it wasn't an opportune time to visit because of too many visitors. But I just have in mind that when I come for official visit, I definitely will pay a courtesy visit. But let me use this opportunity to appreciate and commend your effort so far. Because there's no iota of that you're coming on board as the administrator of River State has helped to stabilize a number of things. And like I told somebody, I said, Mr. President is a man of foresight. He actually saw what was coming. Because there's no doubt that if you're not on board, things will be pretty different from what we are seeing today. Because coming on board, stabilizing the peace of Niger Delta, particularly Port Harcourt, what that implies is that investment opportunities and all other commercial activities will now spring up. Even if I've not gone around to do physical assessment and measure of all of this, I believe that from that time till now, there must have been some kind of reasonable changes in the commercial activities of Port Harcourt with the River State. And that is what governance is all about. So I want to commend your effort in this direction and to also urge that at least for the period you are also going to be here, not to rest on your oars and to make sure that more is still done to stabilize the state before the final handing over, as whenever it is right. Having said that, I want to say, Your Excellency, that we are also very pleased because you play host to our agency, that is Nddc. And from time to time, the management have always told me the relationship, even before your coming and now, with Nddc and the state government. So I want to appreciate you and thank you for being a good host, a good father to the agency, which is Nddc. So having said that, and as one who is also from the Niger Delta, you know, in a very short time too, the South-South Development Commission will also be on board. And I think by the time the South-South Development Commission is on board, working hand in hand with the Nddc, I think Niger Delta will have no reason not to be properly transformed. And we also urge and need the cooperation of the administrator of rivers, because as governors, you have tremendous role to play in the takeoff of this agency, so that they can have a conducive atmosphere. Because the moment they resume, they will also need a space in the various states. For instance, the headquarters is in Akpoti-Uduaghan. I think we also approach the state governor to provide the head office. But for every other state, they are expected to also assist them to take off with a space in their respective states, so that at least they will settle on time and do what they are expected to do. So I don't need to take much of your time. With this, I want to thank you and appreciate you that with a very short notice, you were able to receive us. Thank you very much.
Gentlemen, it gives me an immense pleasure to welcome our Honorable Minister, the MD, CEO, and management of Nddc, along with his delegation to Government House, Port Harcourt. I understand you came in yesterday, and I believe you must have had some good time with us here. But your visit is not just a gesture of official duty, but also one of solidarity and shared commitment to the growth and prosperity of Rivers State, the Niger Delta, and indeed Nigeria as a whole. We appreciate your decision to include Rivers State in your itinerary. It sends a strong message that our people, our priorities, and our development are not left behind in the implementation of the renewed hope agenda of His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, ECFR, President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and the broader vision for national progress. Let me use this opportunity once again to heartily congratulate the board and management of the Niger Delta Development Commission on the successful celebration of its 25th anniversary. I commend the efforts of all those who have contributed over the years to building the Commission into a vehicle of hope and development in the region. Rivers State, we acknowledge the enduring partnership with Nddc. We remain grateful for landmark projects like the Atagba Bridge, which the Honorable Minister just mentioned, the Borokiri Ring Road projects, and several other important projects spread across the state. These are not just physical structures, but economic arteries, connecting communities, facilitating trade and economic inclusion, and changing lives. I'm acutely aware that Rivers State and the region has significantly developmental needs. Infrastructure remains a major need, but so do social investment, human capital development, and economic inclusion. Honorable Minister, sir, I want to humbly encourage that while physical infrastructure remains important, we must now begin to think beyond mere physical infrastructure. The Niger Delta region, blessed with abundant natural and human resources, needs to focus on projects that can exponentially grow both the regional and national GDP. We must focus on innovation hubs, industrial clusters, agro-processing zones, digital infrastructure, skill acquisition centers, and youth enterprise development programs. We must build people. We must build our people alongside physical infrastructure. A bridge that doesn't lead to new opportunities is a bridge half built. Your visit here today renews our hope. It reflects a genuine effort to align federal vision with local realities. We are eager to continue collaborating, not only as recipients of projects, but as active partners in identifying needs, removing bottlenecks, and ensuring that impact is felt where it matters most, and that's our communities. I urge that the synergy between your ministry, the Nddc, the South-South Commission when it comes on stream, and the state government be deepened with sincerity, focus, and shared purpose. Once again, Honorable Minister, thank you for this visit. Your presence here reinforces our shared resolve to build a Niger Delta that is peaceful, productive, and prosperous, not just in words, but in measurable outcomes. Please extend our warm regards to His Excellency, Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, our President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and to your colleagues at the Ministry of Regional Development. Thank you. God bless you and